today we are at Au Sable Chasm, and we are gonna do the works.
Yep. This is in Keysville, New York, up in
Clinton County,
northeastern New York.
Yep.
And it's up right out front 9, and should be a pretty good time. So
Yeah.
we're doing
Inner Sanctum
hike, and
float.
and then we're doing like a float tour on some river rafts, and then we're kind of coming back to do what?
The adventure walk, which is scaling cliff sides and walking across suspension bridges, and you're clipped in with a harness, and it's going to be pretty
Yeah, it should
fun.
be pretty fun, yeah.
But we're on a time schedule, so we've got to get to the Inner Sanctum so we can get back.
That's right.
Alright, so here's a preview of the adventure trail. You can kind of see some bridges. That might be the cargo net you gotta go up. Those might just be stairs, I'm not sure.
Oh, looks pretty fun.
Yeah.
So we're at the gatehouse right now. Walk on the Sanctum Trail.
Yep, Inner Sanctum.
Yep. So that's going to be like a mile down, and then this is going to be the last thing we do today, probably in about 2 hours.
Right. Yes, luckily we got here early enough. The last adventure walk starts at 2 because everything closes at 4.
Yeah.
And they estimate it takes about an hour and a half to do the adventure walk. So we're kind of doing everything backwards. But when do we ever do anything the right way?
That's right. Well, we're still going to have a good time.
Yeah. Oh, look at those must be the stairs that get you out.
Yep, it is. I see some people crossing the bridge down there if you come over here. Yeah.
Oh, there's the cargo net we're going to go up.
Oh, yeah. Get to the right on the bridge.
Oh, yeah. That looks... They're just on one wire with their feet, 2 wires for their hands.
Yep. Pretty awesome.
I'm a little nervous about that one.
Yeah. It's nothing like we've ever done before.
That's not a lot of space for big Frankenstein feet like me. I got surfboards. I don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Yours are bigger than mine.
Well, we got 2 hours to think about it.
Ready?
Hour and a half.
Hey, it's only one, right?
That's right.
Once we get across, we're good.
Yeah, then you got to come back.
Wow.
Yeah, that's pretty scary down there, huh? So this is called Split Rock. A little bit of water going through.
Yep. This is only a mile trail that we're on to get to the float, and it's just been a really nice walk in the woods. The trail's covered in like wood chips.
Yeah, I would say. Yeah,
really
like
nice.
mulch. Yep.
Lots of little pull-offs like this to take in the scenery.
Yeah, so far so good. This has been a great trail.
Yeah.
Easy walk. So we'll see what the next stop is. Okay, here we go. Here at the intersection now.
We're going into the Inner Sanctum.
So we're coming up in the Adventure Trail Secret View. So
All
let's
right.
go take a look.
There's part of the adventure trail. Wow, it's really beautiful.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's a walkway.
Yeah.
They don't have hats on or nothing.
Right. This part is just suspension bridge. You don't need to be clipped
Maybe
in for.
we're going to be going on that.
I think we are. I think for the adventure trail, we get all of the river walk plus, which is 2 suspension bridges plus the adventure walk bridges.
Oh, great.
We got the premium package, which allows us the Inner Sanctum, the float, and the adventure walk, which was like $75 a person. So
Should be well
I think
worth
it's just $20 if you just want to do
the walk.
the walk. Yes.
Getting deeper now.
I'm still descending.
Yeah.
So we're just walking along the gorge edge
So that's
now.
probably where we're going to end up with the adventure trail.
Oh, maybe.
The end of it.
Yeah.
That's probably the end of the adventure trail. And then we'll have to either go up. So that looks like the end of the adventure trail, that little point right there.
Right.
But we'll be there later.
We will. For now, we're just walking along the edge of the gorge.
Heading towards tubing.
Jacob's Well. Oh, wow.
Hang on. Oh yeah, there's money in there. Bats.
Wow.
Pretty neat.
Yeah.
I would be nervous with my phone.
Taking risks today.
I know, I would be really nervous.
I had a good grip.
There's a nice little entrance for the water to come down on cartoons.
Oh yeah, it looks like it's seen some.
Yeah.
Looks like it's seen some stuff. These stone walls are so cool. Yeah, so we've gone from the woods to the gorge. Oh, look over there, they're braced.
Oh yeah.
Like they got wedged.
Stuff, yeah.
Oh man, these gorge walls are just incredible.
Coming up on the post office ahead. It's a tight little walkway here.
Uneven footing. This is the post office? Huh? Yep.
Yeah, look at just look back. It looks really neat.
I feel like we're in Legends of the Hidden Temple.
What a great walk. If you get the chance to do this walk, definitely come do this walk at Au Sable Chasm.
It's awesome.
It is spectacular. It's nice and cool. You know, especially in the summer, it should be a lot cooler.
Yeah, very,
just walking,
very fun.
going up and down in this chasm is amazing.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
Raft straight ahead. There they are. All right, so we're heading down there to the boats, but we still gotta walk all this way. But it looks like we're gonna go through this narrow channel, and there's a narrower channel up there.
Yeah, looks pretty neat. Going deeper and deeper. There are quite a bit of stairs here, but nothing that can't be done fairly easy, you know. If you got a bad knee or something, I wouldn't recommend it, but generally, it's fairly easy with the stairs so far.
Yes, and they have had benches and picnic tables along the way.
Rest.
All right. Ooh. Our guide told us a lot of history about Au Sable Chasm, and it was really interesting. It was opened in 1870 and is one of the oldest natural attractions in the United States. This part of the river float, where it narrows, is called the Grand Flume, and up above is the Grand Flume Bridge. This is the narrowest and deepest part of the chasm. It's about 80 feet deep at this part. And that bridge way up there, in 2011 during Hurricane Irene, the water was about 20 feet below it. So this chasm was filled with about 100 feet of water, which is just crazy to think about. He turned us around at this point so that we could get a look back upriver. And it's really neat because of the sandstone rocks that the chasm is made out of. It gives the illusion, because they're so layered, it gives the illusion that we've dropped way down, even though we've really, maybe gone down about a foot. The chasm is made out of Potsdam sandstone that is 500 million years old. It's really incredible to see. This big crack right in front of us, apparently during one of the floods, a car fell down there and is still underwater. We couldn't see it, but apparently it's still there. And then over here, this piece of rock that's tipped off is called the Broken Needle and has been there for 900 years. Crazy. There was a little section of rapids that we went through. I believe the guide said it was about class 2, but we didn't even get wet. It was very tame that day, but it was still pretty fun. I was a little worried that we were going to get soaked on this and then have to do the adventure trail, but it was just a nice little bouncy ride through some pretty tame waves. The guide did tell us that there had been days when there was so much water in there that the rapids were just too intense and they weren't able to take people in the rafts or to have them float down on the inner tubes because it was just too dangerous, because it does get pretty narrow and you can bounce against those rocks pretty easily. These trees and plants were pretty interesting because in an effort to reach the sun, they were actually growing upside down. It was kind of neat to see. This does have a special term, which I can't remember it. If you know it, leave us a comment down below so that I can remember. And right in front of us there, where that section is a little bit lighter, that's actually the meeting of the Canadian and the North Atlantic continental plates. Pretty crazy. Our float was just about over at this point. It took maybe 20-25 minutes. It might have been just a little bit longer because our guide was having to face some pretty intense winds that day, but it was really fun and I would recommend it to anybody. Just remember, you might get wet and all your stuff is going to be with you, but still worth it. Heading back to the bus stop. That was pretty fun.
It was.
Our guide was working.
Yeah, the wind was blowing our boat everywhere.
Yeah. Because we're on a tectonic plate.
Shifted over time, huh?
Yeah.
So what did you like about it the most?
That we didn't get super wet because the water was like 50 degrees.
Yeah, it's very gentle. You didn't have to paddle at all, so that was nice.
I think he would have appreciated some paddling help.
Got to enjoy the view. Yeah, you got to enjoy the view up and down.
Yeah.
Learn a lot about the chasm here. It's pretty nice.
Yeah, it was really cool. I didn't think we were going to add this part on, and I'm really glad we did because it was cool.
Yeah, well worth whatever the extra was, 20 bucks or something.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. What did it take? About half an hour?
Probably, yeah. Yeah, it's very windy today, so I think that made a difference.
Oh, it sure did.
So what he was saying on the raft is this used to be all the way over here.
And then over time, it's washed backwards. Yep, and that's where it is today.
5 million years of erosion at work?
Yeah.
All right, well, that was the Inner Sanctum hike and the float at Au Sable Chasm. And you're going to have to wait for next time to see us on the adventure walk.
Part 2.
That's right. All right, thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. You don't want to miss that next video.
No, that's for sure. And we'll see you on the trails.